You are watching Kasapa Media.
Why Napo betrayed Kennedy Agyapong?
You are watching Kasapa
Now, Kennedy
Media.
Agyapong was born somewhere in Ghana, this beautiful country. He's an Asin man. He has been MP for Asin for so long. At a point, he decided that enough was enough and it was time for him to walk away. Many thought that he was just walking away, but no, he was climbing higher. Now, from MP, he was to be president of Ghana. 60-year-old Kennedy Agyapong told the whole Ghana that by the age of 60, he would have bought a private jet. In fact, he was looking at buying the private jet earlier. But at the age of 60, it doesn't look like the private jet is on his table anymore. Kennedy Agyapong is a crazy philanthropist. When he goes out, a lot of people follow him for crumbs from off the table. Sometimes when they are lucky enough, he invites them to come to the table to eat with him. He's a man who has helped a lot of people from all walks of life. And he can also boast about how much money he has. Recently, he told us that he has 277 houses and even more in Ghana alone. He has several factories. He owns a whole media house that stretches its tentacles all the way to Kumasi and beyond. How did he start? He told us by selling PK on the streets. And then he graduated from selling PK to selling some other things. In the past, many have tied him to the drug cartel, which he has fought so much to be able to exonerate himself. My brother, my sister, this is Kennedy Agyapong. He's a man who loves money, and he says that money is power. This is Kennedy Agyapong. He is a businessman who has rejected several times appointments by sitting presidents to occupy some ministerial positions. Until in the recent government, where he picked up some board chairmanship positions. My brother, my sister, Kennedy Agyapong. This is the man with several years of experience in the political arena as an MP and beyond. He's so respected, and many people believe that he's a loose cannon. In other words, he speaks his mind to the extreme, and you cannot predict what next this man will say. He just picked up his forms to run for the flag bearership of his party, and his very good friend, who can pick up a phone at any time to call him and say, Kennedy, where are you? Ken, come here. Ken, I'm coming to see you. Ken, be here at this time. And he would listen to him. In the Akan language, we say, Onun onino ne bok kusia tafre. Onunu ne bok kusia tafre. My brother, my sister, this is Kennedy Agyapong. Now, the interesting thing is that this very good friend of his has turned his back on him. And there must be a reason. Is Kennedy Agyapong happy about this? Is he not happy about this? Today we are going to get into it. Who is this friend who has supposedly betrayed Kennedy Agyapong? He's called Napo. This is him. Napo. He's a medical doctor. He's a loose talker. This guy here, my brother, my sister, talks as if he has no common sense. He's a medical doctor who, in the run-up to the last elections, was virtually encouraging Galamsey. In the run-up to the last elections, my brother, my sister, we saw how people loved political power more than the citizenry of the nation. And this is one of those. He's not a patriotic citizen. I do not like him one bit because of his utterances. careless utterances that are made with no common sense. This is the guy. They call him Napo. He went to the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology, as we're told. He is a medical doctor. As to whether he practices or not, it is unto him and for the researchers to find out. In the run-up to the last elections, where his party was kicked out of power, he went from one platform to the other, speaking unpatriotically, inciting tribal sentiments, religious sentiments, and talking about things that did not inure to the benefit of this nation. His name is Napo. Very careless talker. In fact, so many people refuse to vote for Bawumia because of this guy, and he knows it. But he is a very good friend to Kennedy Agyapong. There was a time Kennedy Agyapong got angry in the Parliament House, and he decided to throw tantrums around. We all remember the story. It was even captured by parliamentarians on their phones, which went viral. My brother, my sister, it took this man called Napo to calm Kennedy Agyapong down, talk to him, for him to listen. We are told that this is one of the very few people who can talk to Kennedy Agyapong and he would listen. But he has decided that he is not supporting the presidential bid of Kennedy Agyapong, and he has his reasons. Watch this. What is published?
Media.
Why I choose Bawumia over close friend Ken. Run it, my youth. Now, the new patriotic party's running mate for the 2024 election, Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempe, aka Napo, has declared his support for the former Vice President Dr. Bawumia in the race for the party's presidential election. Now, speaking in an interview on Asempa FM on Tuesday, August 27, 2025, Napo asserted that supporting another candidate in the race to choose the party's flag bearer for the 2028 election would be a betrayal. I support Dr. Bawumia 100%. I can't be ungrateful to him for the honor he bestowed on me among the many competent people in our party, he is quoted to have said. Napo, who is a former Minister of State and a former Member of Parliament for Manchester South, also pointed out that the former Vice President is the best person to lead the NPP among the people who have expressed interest in leading the party to the 2028 general election. He reiterated that even though he has close relations with the other candidates in the flag bearership race, including former Asin Central MP Kennedy Agyapong, he is sure Bawumia is the best candidate. Take Kennedy Agyapong. He knows I am for Bawumia. I can even spend time in his house, he said. Dr. Bawumia is among a handful of individuals who have already declared their intentions to contest in the flag bearership race of the new patriotic party.
You are watching Kasapa Media.
So this is clear. Number one reason, this man here called Dr. Bawumia has shown me a lot of trust. He made me his running mate. And if I choose another person, I have betrayed him. Is it a good enough reason for a man to say that I will not choose another person? Where is competence? Are we putting personal reasons ahead of competence? Ahead of patriotism? I wish he had said, I will always support Dr. Bawumia because he's the most competent amongst all these people. But he said, because he honored me, so it becomes selfish, it becomes personal. And once he has honored me by making me his running mate, no other person comes near him. Such a joke of a reason. I need you to think. That is how selfish politicians are. This was the same idiot who went out there and told Ghanaian galamseyers to go ahead and destroy the flora and fauna, and that the NDC thought that they will push them to go out and stop galamsey so they would lose the elections. For him, it was all about the elections and not about building the nation. Such a person is supporting another failure, and people should take them serious. How can I take such a joke serious? Bawumia is already an inefficient person, very inefficient. Bawumia is already a man who so many Ghanaians have lost interest in. And if he is supported by another loose and careless talker, unpatriotic, then you must know that you are running after a certain horse that is lame. Now let me go a little deeper into this Napo story. My brother, my sister, one of the things killing our nation is this. We are so much in a hurry to put our personal needs ahead of the national interest. Can I say it again? We are so much in a hurry to put ahead our personal needs, personal interests ahead of the national interest. And that is what Napo is doing. From when he talked about galamsey the way he did in the run-up to the 2024 elections, I totally lost interest in him, and I didn't hide it. I had already lost interest in Bawumia because of his abysmal performance and cowardly behavior. When Nana Addo was messing up the country, he chickened out and hid and was quiet because he was protecting his stomach. Nana Addo was misbehaving all over the place, and if I were Bawumia, I would have come out to say, listen man, I am tired of this and I am resigning. Resign with some integrity. No, the coward decided to hide behind him and allow Nana Addo to misbehave and destroy this country. Today, my brother, my sister, the failure, the incompetent Bawumia has gone to choose a loose, unpatriotic talker like Matthew Opoku, who stood in front of the Asantehene and insulted Dr. Kwame Nkrumah from the head to the toe. Kwame Nkrumah, no. Who cares about these people? But let me get to Kennedy Agyapong. What does Kennedy Agyapong think about his friend Napo? Is he bothered about it? Are they just considering this as politics? I am sure Napo will go behind Bawumia and tell Ken, you know that left to me alone and you, I will always support you. But the fact that this man has taken me as his running mate, it will be seen to be a certain kind of insult if I left him and followed you. But I am always with you. I love you, and I know that things would work. He might even go ahead to say, everybody knows that we are going to win. So win so that we can work together. I will throw my weight behind you 1,000,000% should you win this. And you know that I will do that because I love you. That is how hypocrites talk. Is it a betrayal? Or is it just a matter of principle? Is it philosophical? Or is politics? Think about that. And let's hear from you.